Here we have me marking them with the dyes, and so I'm going to start out by taking just a little bit of it and then marking it at the first spot that I have. And then I let the rest go to here. And then make sure you use a separate one for each color. And then here I go and I mark the second one. And make sure you close them so you don't spill it. And then I use the third one, which is a yellow one. And the fourth one, which is this one. And then the fifth one. A very light green, almost looks yellow. And then our unknown as the sixth one. Alright, and those are my 6 dyes right here. Here, I'm using the solution with water, 1 propanol, and acetone. It's a 1:1:1 ratio. And all I'm going to do is place this gently to the bottom, like that. And we need to wait for 5 minutes. And then I made a mark 3 inches from this top so that we know that when the solvent, the first mark, reaches the top, the 3 centimeters, then we can take it out and start measuring. Now, is take this and cover over it. And make sure you cover it tightly, like that. Alright. Make sure you place a rubber band around the top so that it seals it completely. The methyl red is 4.7. I'm going to record it on my S1. Centimeters, and then my basic fusion is the yellow, no, the pink, right here, which is, I would say 4.9, because you have to do the middle of the dot. And then my Bromosol green is it this one? Mm-hmm. This one. And it's 5.6. And right here, centimeters. And then I do my new methyl blue, which is right here. And it's 1. Not 5, it's like 1.4. 1.4 centimeters. And then my fluorescein. Where's my fluorescein? Oh, there you are. It's all the way up here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like right there. So it's a 5.1. And then my unknown right here is 1.2.
Okay, we're about to prepare our second TLC plate using these dyes. So we have the first one, which is red. The second one is fuchsia. The third one is green. The fourth is blue. The fifth is Floretia. And then the sixth is our unknown. So now we have all our little spots of dye, and we're just going to place it in our beaker. We're putting this in a solution of water, 1 propanol acetone, and acetic acid, and the ratio is 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. So we're going to put it right in there, and then we're going to make sure we cover it with plastic wrap and put a rubber band over it. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes since we put our TLC plate in the solvent, so we're going to measure from the starting point. For each of our components, we're going to measure from the starting point to about the middle of the dot. So this looks like it's about 5.4, I would say. We're just going to record that in the lab notebook. Then for the next component, we're going to measure to the middle of the dot. So that's going to be about 5.8, I would say. Yeah, 8. Record that in the notebook. Now for the third, this little tiny dot up here, that is right at about 6 centimeters. Now we have our blue one, and that is about 4.7. And that's 5.9. And then our last one, the unknown, is about 4.7, or I would say 4.8 actually. Alright, so now we have all those recorded.
Alright, this is the TLC paper, and I'm going to put the 6 spots of dye on it. This is the first one. The second one. The third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. And then our 6th dye is the unknown. It's our last one. And now that we're done putting the dyes on it, we're going to dip it in the beaker with the solvent. And it is 15-2 glacial acetic acid. And just place it down in there. Let it sit for about 5 minutes. And we cover it with our plastic wrap. And make sure it's sealed tightly. We put the rubber band. And then we let it sit. Alright, we've been waiting about 30 minutes. So I'm going to take it out of the beaker. Somehow. Cutting all this out, don't worry. The solvent that it was soaking in was the glacial acetic acid, which is S2 on our data table. Alright, and our distance from our first line to our second line is 6 centimeters. This is about 4.5 centimeters for the methyl red. Alright, and for our second one, it's about 4.1 centimeters. For our third dye, it's about 4.4 centimeters. I'd say this one's about 1.7 centimeters. And this one's really faint yellow up at the top. And it's approximately 5.3 at the halfway mark. And our last one, which is our unknown, is about 1.9 centimeters. And now we're just going to calculate our ratios for our data table.